New York Medical Center, October 2, 1980. Dr. Ferdie Pacheco sat behind his desk, staring at brain scans he wished he'd never seen. Muhammad Ali was in the waiting room, coming for a routine checkup. But there was nothing routine about what the doctor had to tell him. Dr. Pacheco had been Ali's personal physician for 17 years. He'd seen every fight, stitched every cut, treated every injury. They weren't just doctor and patient, they were friends. But today, friendship didn't matter. Today, Dr. Pacheco had to tell his friend something that would break his heart. When Ali walked in that door, Dr. Pacheco would say 4 words that would end a career. "You'll never box again." What Ali did next would shock everyone. And what happened 20 years later would prove the doctor right in the most heartbreaking way possible. Dr. Pacheco had been dreading this moment for months. October 1980. Dr. Ferdie Pacheco, 60 years old, had been Muhammad Ali's personal physician since 1963, 17 years. He'd seen Ali win the heavyweight title 3 times, seen him refuse to go to Vietnam, seen him banned from boxing, seen him come back, seen him become a legend. But he'd also seen the damage, the punches Ali took, the hits that accumulated, the fights that went too long, the decline that nobody wanted to admit. After the Larry Holmes fight 3 weeks ago, Dr. Pacheco had ordered comprehensive tests, brain scans, neurological exams, blood work, everything. The results came back yesterday. Dr. Pacheco had read them 3 times, hoping he was wrong. He wasn't. Muhammad Ali had significant brain damage. The technical term was pugilistic dementia. The common term was punch-drunk syndrome, early stages of what would later be diagnosed as Parkinson's disease. The scans showed it clearly. Damage to the cerebellum, deterioration in motor control areas, signs of cumulative trauma. If Ali kept fighting, the damage would accelerate. Speech would go. Movement would go. Eventually, everything would go. Dr. Pacheco had a choice. Tell Ali the truth and end his career, or stay quiet and watch his friend destroy himself. For Dr. Pacheco, it wasn't really a choice at all. Now Ali was in the waiting room, probably expecting good news, probably planning his next fight, probably believing he had years left in the ring. Dr. Pacheco took a deep breath, called his nurse, sent him in. When Ali walked in, he was smiling. Muhammad Ali walked into the office like he owned it. Big smile, confident, the champ. "Doc, how we lookin'? I'm ready for the next one. Maybe Jerry Cooney, maybe." "Sit down, Muhammad." Ali's smile faded. He knew that tone. He'd heard it before. After bad fights, after close calls, but never like this. "What's wrong?" Dr. Pacheco pulled out the brain scans, put them on the light board, pointed to the areas of concern. "Muhammad, we got your test results back, from after the Holmes fight, and they're not good." Ali leaned forward, looked at the scans. "What am I looking at? This is your brain. These dark areas here? That's damage, cumulative trauma from years of taking punches. It's getting worse. Lots of fighters have that. Not like this. Muhammad, you're showing signs of significant neurological deterioration. Your speech has been slurring. Your hands shake sometimes. Your reflexes are slower. This isn't age. This is damage." Ali sat back. "So what are you saying?" Dr. Pacheco looked his friend in the eyes. "I'm saying you need to stop fighting. Stop, retire, now, before the damage becomes permanent." "Doc, I'm fine. I feel fine. Yeah, Holmes beat me, but I just had an off night. I can still." "No, Muhammad, you can't." The room went quiet. Ali stared at the scans, then at Dr. Pacheco. "You're serious." "I've never been more serious about anything in my life." "How bad is it? If you fight again? If you take more punches? This damage will accelerate. You could end up unable to speak, unable to walk, unable to feed yourself. You could end up needing 24-hour care for the rest of your life." Ali's hands started shaking. "Not from Parkinson's, from fear. But I'm the champ. I'm Muhammad Ali. This is what I do. Muhammad, listen to me. As your doctor, as your friend, you'll never box again. Not professionally. Not ever. If you do, you'll die. Maybe not in the ring, but you'll die slowly, piece by piece, losing yourself until there's nothing left." Ali's response shocked the doctor. Muhammad Ali stood up. "No, Muhammad, no, I don't accept that. I can still fight. I know I can. The scans don't lie. Scans don't know what's in here." Ali pointed to his chest. "I've got more fights in me. I can feel it." Dr. Pacheco stood too. "Muhammad, I'm begging you, please, listen to the medical evidence. Listen to someone who cares about you." "You care about me? Then don't try to take away the only thing I've ever been good at." "That's not what I'm doing." "Yes, it is. You're telling me I'm done, that I'm finished, that the greatest boxer in the world should just quit. I'm telling you that if you don't quit, you won't be able to enjoy being the greatest. You'll spend your last years not knowing your own name, Ali walked to the door, stopped. I need to think about this. Mohammed, there's nothing to think about. The answer is clear. The answer is clear to you, not to me. He left. Dr. Pacheco sat down, put his head in his hands. He'd done his job, told his patient the truth, but he'd also just destroyed his friend's dream. The next day, Dr. Pacheco got a call from Ali's manager. Mohammed wants a new doctor, someone who won't try to end his career. Dr. Pacheco wasn't surprised. He'd expected this. When you tell people what they need to hear instead of what they want to hear, they usually walk away. I understand, Dr. Pacheco said, but please tell Mohammed I said this. I'm not his enemy. I'm trying to save his life. A week later, Muhammad Ali announced he was coming out of retirement. One more fight, against Trevor Berbick, December 1981. Dr. Pacheco watched the press conference on TV, watched Ali move slowly, speak slowly, saw what everyone else refused to see, a man destroying himself because he couldn't let go. The Berbick fight would prove Dr. Pacheco right. December 11th, Nassau, Bahamas. Muhammad Ali versus Trevor Berbick. Dr. Pacheco didn't attend. Couldn't. He'd attended every Ali fight for 17 years, but not this one. He couldn't watch his friend hurt himself. Instead, he watched on TV, and what he saw broke his heart. Ali looked old, slow, nothing like the graceful fighter who'd danced around Sonny Liston. Nothing like the warrior who'd survived the thrilla in Manila. This was a shell, going through motions, taking punches he would have avoided in his prime. Berbick wasn't even that good, but he was young, fresh, and Ali couldn't keep up. By round 8, it was painful to watch. Ali's face was swollen, his movements were labored, his punches had no power. The fight went to a decision. Ali lost. Unanimous. After the fight, reporters asked Ali, "Is this it? Will you retire now?" Ali, barely able to speak clearly, said, "I think it's time." Dr. Pacheco turned off the TV. He'd been right, but being right didn't feel good. It felt terrible. He called Ali's manager. "How is he?" "Not good, doc. He's hurt, physically and emotionally. He knows you were right. Does he need medical attention? He needs his doctor back. I never left. He fired me. Maybe you should call him." Dr. Pacheco did. Ali answered. His voice was slurred, tired. "Doc, Muhammad, I saw the fight. I know. You were right. I should have listened. I didn't call to say I told you so. I called to see if you're okay." Ali was quiet for a moment. Then, "No, doc, I'm not okay. My body hurts. My head hurts. And I think something's really wrong with me. I know. I've known for a while. Why didn't you stop me? I tried. You wouldn't listen. I'm listening now. But the damage was already done." 1984, 3 years after the Berbick fight. Muhammad Ali was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. The doctors said it was likely caused by repeated head trauma, years of taking punches. The exact thing Dr. Pacheco had warned about. Ali's hands shook constantly now. His speech was slurred. His movements were slow, stiff. The damage Dr. Pacheco had seen in 1980 had accelerated, just like he'd predicted. Dr. Pacheco heard about the diagnosis from a mutual friend. He sent Ali a letter. "Muhammad, I'm so sorry. I wish I'd been wrong. I wish those scans from 1980 had been incorrect. But they weren't. And now you're living with the consequences of decisions we both made. You decided to fight. I decided to tell you the truth, even though I knew you'd hate me for it. I don't regret telling you. But I regret that you didn't listen. Not because I wanted to be right, but because I wanted you to be healthy. You're still my friend. You'll always be my friend. And if you ever need anything, I'm here. Ferdie." Ali never responded. For years Dr. Pacheco assumed Ali blamed him, thought the diagnosis proved the doctor had been an alarmist, that maybe if Ali had kept fighting, he'd be fine. But Dr. Pacheco knew the truth. If Ali had kept fighting, the Parkinson's would have hit sooner, harder, maybe fatally. Still, the silence hurt. For 16 years they didn't speak. Then in 2000, Dr. Pacheco got a call, November 2000. Dr. Ferdie Pacheco, now 80 years old, semi-retired, got a phone call. "Dr. Pacheco? This is Lonnie Ali, Muhammad's wife. Mrs. Ali, is everything all right? Muhammad wants to see you. He asked me to call." Dr. Pacheco's heart jumped. After 20 years of silence, "Is he okay?" He's not well. The Parkinson's has progressed, but he's been thinking about you, talking about you. He said he needs to tell you something." "When?" "As soon as you can come." 2 days later, Dr. Pacheco flew to Michigan, to Ali's home. When he walked in, he barely recognized his old friend. Ali was in a wheelchair. His face was a mask, expressionless from the Parkinson's. His hands shook constantly. His voice was barely a whisper. But when Ali saw Dr. Pacheco, something changed. His eyes lit up. He tried to smile, though his face wouldn't cooperate. "Doc," Ali managed. each word taking effort. "Hello, Mohammed." Lonnie left them alone. Dr. Pacheco sat down next to the wheelchair. "Why did you want to see me?" Dr. Pacheco asked gently. Ollie struggled to speak. "To say, thank you." "Thank me? For what?" "For trying to save me." Dr. Pacheco's eyes filled with tears. "I didn't save you. You kept fighting." Ollie shook his head slowly. "You tried. I didn't listen. My fault." "Mohammed, you were right. That day, 1980. Brain scans. You saw it. I didn't want to." Dr. Pacheco took Ollie's shaking hand. "I'm sorry I had to tell you that. I'm sorry I couldn't make you listen." "Don't be sorry. You were good doctor, good friend, told me truth." Ollie struggled to pull something from his pocket. A folded piece of paper. He handed it to Dr. Pacheco with trembling hands. Dr. Pacheco unfolded it. It was the letter he'd sent in 1984, after the Parkinson's diagnosis. Ollie had kept it for 16 years. "I read it every year," Ollie whispered. "Reminded me you cared." What Ollie said next would stay with the doctor forever. "I was angry," Ollie continued, each word a struggle. "At you, at doctors, at everyone who said stop." Dr. Pacheco nodded. "I know, but you were trying to help. I was killing myself. You saw it, tried to stop me." "I wish I'd tried harder." Ollie shook his head. "You did enough. I was stubborn, thought I was invincible, thought I could fight forever. You were the greatest, Mohammed. It's hard to walk away when you're on top." "Not on top." I was done. Just didn't see it. None of us want to admit when it's over." Ollie looked directly at Dr. Pacheco. His shaking hands reached up, touched the doctor's face. "Thank you for caring, for telling truth, even when I hated you for it." Dr. Pacheco was crying now. "I never stopped caring about you. Even when you fired me, even when you wouldn't take my calls. I was always your doctor, always your friend. I know, and I'm sorry. Sorry I didn't listen. Sorry, I wasted time being angry. You saved me." "I didn't save you. Look at you. The Parkinson's would be worse," Ollie interrupted. "If I kept fighting, doctors said I'd be dead by now, or worse than dead. Can't talk, can't move, can't think. But you can still do all those things, because you made me stop." Eventually, Berbick fight was last. "If I fought more, 10 more fights, 20, Ollie shook his head. "I'd be gone." Dr. Pacheco understood. Ollie wasn't thanking him for preventing Parkinson's. That was impossible. He was thanking him for preventing something worse, for giving him extra years of semi-normal life, for trying to stop the damage before it became complete. "You were good, doctor," Ollie said again. "Best I ever had, because you cared more about me than my career." They sat together for 3 hours, didn't talk much. Ollie couldn't, but they didn't need words. When Dr. Pacheco left, Ollie grabbed his hand one more time. "Come back soon." "I will." "Promise?" "I promise." Dr. Ferdie Pacheco visited Muhammad Ali 3 more times before Ollie died in 2016. Each time, Ollie made sure to say thank you, for trying, for caring, for being the doctor who told the truth even when it cost him a friend. At Ollie's funeral, someone asked Dr. Pacheco, "Do you regret telling Ollie he had to stop?" "No, even though he didn't listen?" "Especially because he didn't listen. Because when he finally did stop, he knew it was because someone cared enough to try." "Did you save him?" Dr. Pacheco thought about that. "I didn't save him from Parkinson's. That was coming no matter what. But maybe I saved him from fighting so long that there was nothing left to save. Maybe those extra fights he didn't take gave him a few more years with his family, a few more moments of clarity, a few more chances to say goodbye. That's not much. No, but it's something, and sometimes something is all we can give." Today, Dr. Ferdie Pacheco is remembered as one of the greatest boxing doctors in history. But he doesn't talk about the championships he witnessed, or the famous fighters he treated. He talks about the day he told his friend the truth, and how that truth cost him a friendship for 16 years, but ultimately saved whatever was left to save. The lesson isn't complicated. Sometimes the people who tell us what we need to hear are the people we need the most, even when we hate them for it. Muhammad Ali once said, "I'm not the greatest, I'm the double greatest." But Dr. Ferdie Pacheco saw something Ali couldn't see in 1980. That being the greatest doesn't mean fighting until there's nothing left. Sometimes real strength is knowing when to stop, and sometimes real friendship is forcing someone to stop, even when they hate you for it. Ali fought one more fight after Dr. Pacheco's warning, lost to Trevor Berbick, then retired. If he'd kept going, 5 more fights, 10 more fights, the Parkinson's would have destroyed him completely. Instead, Ali had 35 more years with his family,
years doing humanitarian work, years lighting the Olympic torch, years showing the world that strength isn't just about throwing punches. Dr. Pacheco didn't save Ali from Parkinson's, but he tried to save Ali from himself. And in the end, Ali understood that the doctor who told him you'll never box again was the doctor who cared the most. Subscribe for more untold Muhammad Ali stories, the difficult decisions, the painful truths, the friendships tested by honesty. Comment, have you ever had to tell someone a truth they didn't want to hear? Remember, real friends don't just tell you what you want to hear, they tell you what you need to hear, even when it costs them everything.